Okay, good morning, guys. Let's see here. Oh, there are some earnings today. Let's see. Yes, nothing. I'm a little bit late today. All right. Let's see here. APT, I'm gonna go through my current positions. APT had a big spike at the close. I'm gonna raise my stop a little bit. Tesla, I sold some pre-market. Looks like it's gapping down a bit now. But overacting really well. I went from being short 3,900 shares to being long 2,300 shares inside of a few seconds. So I went from being 6 million short to being about 4 million long. That's probably my biggest position switch ever. Now I wish I had done even more on the long side, but whatever. It's a decent position. In case it wants to go higher, CS keep looking good. D-Dog from yesterday looking good. Most things are looking pretty decent. Twitter gapping up a little bit. LAC, I bought some in my smallest Interactive Brokers account, 20,000 shares, just in case this thing, goes to 20 or 30 or something. This is getting seriously pumped. It's a very intriguing stock. Like, this thing could seriously be a multi-bagger. Just follow Dantes if you want to read up on it. SPXL, I bought some yesterday midday, gapping up. I sold a bunch. JD, I bought yesterday, sold some pre-market. And NVAX. I held some small overnight because it closed really strong, and then it had some news after hours. And it kind of didn't go anywhere, so I kept it. Man, I hate being behind. This is so stressful. I have like 2 minutes to do stuff that takes 10 minutes to do. I love the feeling. What is this? HIBB? Fuck this HIBB. This one is intriguing. Oh, embed, that's a merger, alright. I'm gonna focus on HTBX and IBIO, potential shorts in these things. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, I'm glad I'm out too on Zoom. That's what stops are for. That is exactly what stops are for. There's a reason for stops. There's a reason. Oh, for fuck's sake. All these alerts. Oh, fuck these alerts. Let's see, IBIO, what's this one doing? Shorted a starter on. Both HTBX and IBIO. I have like a third size on both of them. Oh, these alerts. Okay, HTTP got stopped out apparently. This thing doesn't want to go down yet. Higher it goes, the better. AMD broke out yesterday. I wish I had bought it. This one actually looked good this time around. Twitter, I'm gonna sell like 10% of my position. I'm selling 10,000 shares on Twitter. Speely looks great. Reshorting some HDBX here. Taking out opening range lows again. IBIO is going straight down. So I got 43,000 shares of this Beely and 67,000 shares of HDBX. Try to cover some IBI, just tiny. I only had like third size or even less. Seeing some of the growth names reversing here. Okay, it looks like all the growth names that looked good yesterday are reversing. I knew it. I knew it would happen. Stupid. Yes, I reversed my Tesla position when it took cut house of the day and broke out of the tight channel on the 60-minute chart. That is correct. Well, the monster move in Tesla may just be starting. There's no reason why this thing can't go to 2000 at this rate. This may just be the beginning. The fuel cell names are waking up. Oil gas names are strong. Gold silver is strong. Small caps are strong. But IGV is taking a day off. The ones that were leading yesterday. That's fine. Okay, the fuel cell names are now triggering. Jesus Christ. But are they good buys here? I don't know. Caesar just completed their merger. There's nothing here. Nothing there. Workhorse. Yeah, if it can break out of the top of the range, that will be the edge, but it's hopefully not gonna be today. I'm gonna watch it for tomorrow and later this week. Could be good. Holy shit, CRSP stopped me out. I didn't even see it. Fuck. Okay, taking a 30k loss on the CRSP. Tesla is not fading. Oh, actually, that's fading a little bit. Never mind. It looks good on the 60-minute and the daily. Don't worry about it. Now we're getting the rotation I was looking for last week. This is what I was looking for, the oils and the commodity names. But we never got it, but now we're getting it. That's what confused me, like the software names, tech names pulled back, but they're like the beaten down names, they didn't go up. They tried to, but then they failed. But now we're getting the rotation I was looking for. But now I'm in the software names again, partly. But and also I'm in a bit of China and also the SPXL ETF. Also the Latin American names are going higher, PPR and ITUB, OIH, XOP, small caps, all right. Alrighty, right, I guess. Hey, what's the point of trading if it's too easy? It's no fun, right? What's the point of doing anything if it's too easy? Yeah, LAC. I mean, it's been getting pumped for a while now. This thing has been pumped for a year, but this time around it actually has some momentum and it's in a super hot theme. Like if this thing catches the attention of the crazy people, could be a multi-bagger. We'll see. The market is not as aggressive as we're used to the past 4 months. Okay, HTBX took a little bit of a dive. Trying to add a little bit to this NVAX short as it went red and took out lows of the day. Damn, it's going straight down. Fuck. Going straight down. DraftKings breaking out? Yeah, it broke out 3 days ago. Yep, that is correct. This is the day when it broke out of this little range. Yep, you're absolutely great. Right, it's continuing its breakout. And if you're buying it here, you're not gonna make it as a trader in the long term. How could DraftKings stop you out yesterday? It had an insight day. How could it stop you out? It didn't even violate the previous day's lows or anything. Alright, HTBX is cracking lower. I'm just covering like in 5,000 share increments. This BE is a champion stock. We got a big one on the hook here. Holy shit. I hope some of you got it when it broke out 30th of June. Got a big one on the hook. And look at the weakness. You remember the weakness? Like the next day, I was like, why the weakness, right? And now it's like, what, 80% higher. I don't use any broker for TC2000. TC2000 is just a sharding platform for me. I don't use. I don't have it connected to a broker. Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat is no. It's not ready. No. It lost its momentum leader status. It's below all that moving averages. It needs to. It needs some time. That's what I think about Beyond Meat. Now the airline stocks are strong again. They tried to break. They're bouncing off the 50-day. Most of them. Well, not most of them. Some of them. BA is strong. Interesting. But they're not conviction setups for me. Dean, what did you get into today? INO? No, NIO. I mean, it bounced perfectly off the rising 20 days. As far as I'm concerned, it's a momentum leader in one of the absolutely hottest sectors right now. So, I mean, I don't think there's an edge right here either way, but if it can, build a base over a week or two. Wait, you got in BE today? Well, that's a hell of a chase, but this is not really that good of a setup. There is low 17s. I mean, I see what you see. It found support and then taking out the range, but I mean, I guess if you're day trading, it's fine. Low 17s. Well, at least you bought it very low. That's good. Opening range highs. Are you day trading it? I guess you are. Well, in that case, it's fine. It's a good setup for day trading. It's a good day trading setup. It is, but no swing trading, not so much. Oh, Beely took out highs for the day. All right, good. Okay, IBIO. Ah, damn! I only have tiny position in it. Covered some more IBIO here. I'm pretty much covered 40% so far. I only had 50,000 shares. I located 100,000 shares, but I only have 50k shares. I only shorted 50k shares. HDBX also weakening hard here. Covering HDBX, I shorted 50k shares the first time around when I took a loss, and then I shorted 75,000 shares the second time around. Plug? What about plug? Yeah, it's just bouncing off the rising 20. What about BLDP? This one. I'm tempted to do the both plug and BLDP. A little bit tempted. But I already have a lot of long exposure. Like I took on a lot of long exposure yesterday, something like 10 million or so. So now I'm kind of heavily long again, or more than 10 million, 12. I'm canceling my ad on NVAX. I went from tiny amount of shares to a little bit more than tiny, but I still have a small position compared to yesterday, which wasn't a big position either. Let's see. So far D-Dog finding support on a 60-minute chart. Damn, plug. Holy shit, this thing is... Yep, it's strong. I should have been more aggressive on it, I guess. BLDP, not as aggressive. Ah, fuck these things. I'm not gonna add to them. I have a lot of long exposure. And also, I have exposure to the sector. Pen. Yep. Looking good. Well, I do whatever the market tells me to. But usually I may have longs and shorts at the same time. But if the market is in an uptrend, I'm gonna be heavily long, and sometimes I may be heavily short. But I'm mostly long because the market goes up most of the time, so it's natural to be long. What? When I get stopped out, it means I close my position when it hits my predefined level where I'm gonna cut the position. Either to limit losses or to protect profits. That's what stopped out means. IMRN, opening range low short. Well, it was 1950 area. That was a really nice one. And then it got rejected on a VWAP and had another leg lower. Now it's just too late. Now it's too late. Oh man, OMI, why didn't I buy it? Oh, it was in front of me, it had no volume. It had no volume out of the gate, then the big volume came in. Fuck. Now it's gonna go to 20. It's like APT, but not as extended chart. Oh my is a mask maker that just blow out numbers. If I'm watching solo, yeah, I have an alert on it. You always gotta watch the stocks in the hottest sectors. DraftKings, it was a great buy 3 days ago when it broke out of a range. Right now I don't really, I know they had some news, but not really excited about buying it here. Man, the oil sector. Should I get into the oil sector? No, I'm like 20 minutes too late. I got Beely at least. That one was a good one. Now it's going higher. Decent position too. Camber and CEI, it's just a random pump. Can it go? Yes, but this is just a pump stock. Which means if you're gonna buy it, make sure someone is gonna buy it after you. Otherwise you're gonna be fucked. But it can absolutely work. Since all the oils are going higher today. Fuck philosophy. Fuck philosophy. Wrong going long oil. Same time as being long Tesla. Well. Yeah, that is a what's the word? Philosophical question, yeah. Philosophical, yes. Thanks for spelling it out. Thank you very much. Sometimes I need some help. Such a helpful chat. Yesterday, you guys wanted me to assist in a suicide. Now you're spelling words out for me. What would I do with you guys without you guys? What would I do? Yeah, you're here for me. Thank you. Yeah, Roku looks good. Yeah, yeah, it is looking good. It has a secondary entry here. This is actually a good entry point, I think. Like a secondary entry point. The primary was here when I bought it, and some of you guys did too, I think. But it does have a secondary entry. But it's bouncing perfectly off the rising 10-day. It's just coming out of a long range. Looks exactly like Square did. Like 3-4 months ago. No, was it Square? Yeah, it was Square. Well, not exactly, but it looks similar. It looks similar. Square took out a long range, went sideways a bit, and then it broke out again. I'm thinking about TTD. No. No, what's the stock? I don't remember. Whatever. It looks good. This AYRO EV stock is starting to move a little bit. Man, if this workhorse can go sideways a couple of more days, this thing is setting up an insane chart. This thing could easily go up 50% if it starts breaking out. Holy shit. This is a big, big chart. Space. Yeah, Space looked great 3 days ago when it broke out on news. It looked great. Well, Workhorse, they were supposed to have the announcement like, I think the last week sometime. I don't remember the exact date. But there was no announcement, so guys, there's not gonna be any announcement. They're not gonna get any contract. I don't think they will. Maybe they will. Probably not. Yeah, Workhorse was a big trade. Oh, last year. Oh, yeah. I remember. I missed it last year. I missed it. But yeah, it was a big move. It went from like 80 cents to $5. Pretty big move. Let's see here. Codex is breaking higher. NCLH is breaking down. Some of the airline and cruise line stocks are weakening again. Something to keep an eye on. SPXL, what is this one doing? TNA, oh, okay, they're weakening too. All right. Let's see, IBIO and HDBX are bouncing a little bit. But I'm gonna swing those if need be. I will swing them. APT? Yeah. I think APT could be a multi-bagger. The sector is hot, like the OMI is going straight up. I wouldn't be surprised this thing goes back to 30s or even 40s. It's thing is, it's not just one of these hype stocks. They are actually printing money. Like, you're printing money with these face masks. And OMI too. And the funny thing is, this is like the efficient market hypothesis being proven wrong. Like there's academics who believe in an efficient market. Okay, like this was known. It was known their business is hot back in March. Protective mask. Look at this. This Dantes guy was on it back in March. Look at this, early March. Like, I don't care if the Dantes is a pumper. He's like super early on these things. And this is why I put notes on charts. Now, in this case, I missed it. Look at this thing. In March, the OMI website says, due to extraordinary demand as a result of recent world events. They even wrote on their homepage, and this guy was on it. And now they release blowout earnings. Now everyone wants to buy this thing. The efficient market hypothesis turned on its head. Dumbest theory ever. Is Shopify is a buy here? I mean, not to be rude to anyone, guys, but if you're asking, you probably shouldn't trade it. Unless you have done your 1,000-hour study of setups, you probably shouldn't be trading at all. I'm just saying. Like, I think Shopify was a great setup here on this day here when I bought it, because it fit the setup criteria that I know from 100 years of going back and looking at charts is a very high probability setup. Because I spent thousands of hours studying setups, right? This today is not a good setup. Yesterday was an okay setup when it undercut the 20 and then reclaimed. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, if you're asking, if anything is a buy, you probably should stop trading and spend 1,000 hours just studying setups. That's the best advice I can give you. Because I don't want people who like follow my trades, who follow my picks. I don't want to be a filthy alert service. I want to teach you guys how to trade for real. Build your own skill set. Develop your own setups. Develop your own confidence and conviction. Now we're starting to fade a little bit. Dantes deleted all his tweets. Yeah, so he can't be accountable for any pumping, I guess. I don't know. Stop being rude at your chat. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna be rude at you. I'm trying not to be rude, but sometimes telling the truth can be a little bit rude, even though it's not supposed to. You guys are just easily triggered. Yeah. Codex, yeah, it's oh shit, it's breaking out. Oh, it alerted me like several minutes ago. Fuck, I'm so dumb. I'm just chasing it now. I bought a little bit over 20,000 shares. This thing is, oh, I was long it. I got stopped out yesterday. And well, now I'm chasing it higher. I had 30,000 shares in the high 18s last week. And now I'm trying to get 30,000 shares again. But I didn't get it. I didn't get. Wait, what? Holy shit! Oh, okay. I just fat fingered some here. Okay. I made a ton of money chasing everything. Good for you. Yeah, I bought Shopify on 15th of June, I think it was. Yeah, 15th. But I got stopped out like on the 13th of July. So I had it for like a month. It's a pretty decent move. It was up like 37, 38% at one point. Then I got stopped out. Bunch of millennials in the room? Yeah, well, I'm a millennial too, so... I'm a millennial, okay? No, I haven't. Yeah, I have experimented buying bottoms of ranges, but it's not really what works for me. I feel breakout buying is the... fuck. I accidentally bought over 40,000 shares of Codex. I'm trying to sell some. I want 30 because it's kind of thin name. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I'm trying to size down a little bit. Okay. Now I have 30. Whew. Managed to get out at a 1 cent profit on those 13,000 additional shares. Yeah, I found buying range breaks works and shorting range breaks works best, because then you have defined the stops and like. I mean, you can buy dips and short pops and whatnot, but I feel it's such much harder game. It's much harder game because you're anticipating a stock to do something instead of reacting. Like I like to tell a stock. I like to let the stock tell me what it wants to do. So if its stock starts breaking out of a range, it's telling me it wants to go higher, right? Sometimes the stock lies, but at least it's telling me. But if I'm buying a dip, like if I buy after stock has gone down, or like a bottom of the range, it could as well, break below that range. I just feel like the odds are much worse. I tell my stocks what to do, they don't tell me. Yeah. Yeah, I just scalped the Codex for 1 penny with like 12,422 shares. I may have broken even after commissions. Scalping is so great. Best way to make money. Not. No, I wanted 30,000, but I put in double orders. I had to chase it higher. Not only did I chase, okay, guys, this is next level stuff. I'm gonna show you something. This is next level stuff. Don't do this at home. Not only did I chase, okay, I chased my chase. Okay? Are you hanging in there? I know this can be some heavy stuff for your brains. But when you chase your chase, well, I guess it's, I mean, sometimes it works. It's just coming out of a big range. It's been building higher lows for 2 months, okay? Or actually, it's been building higher lows for like 4 or 5 months, but let's just keep it to the last two. And it's in the hottest sector there is right now. And now I wish I hadn't scalped those 12,422 shares for a penny, because it feels like this thing is gonna go to 30. Ah, fuck. Worst trader ever. Yeah, exactly. This is the best chat room for new traders. Chasing your chase and fat fingering. Chase that chase. Look at the looks like the small caps are starting to fade. And also the cruise lines and the airlines, obviously. Brazil is still strong. Oil is still strong. Or actually not all oil. You chased your chase, okay. Yeah, well, if you chase, well, I don't think they level each other out. I think you're gonna leverage doubling up on a bad thing. Yeah, BNTX, I bought it, well, actually, first time around when I bought it, it's down here, like 53, 54 area, when it broke out of this range. This is where I bought it in, and then I got stopped out the next day, but then I rebought it on this day, and well, it's up like more than 50% since. 75%, no, 70% since. So this is one of my biggest percentage winners right now. But Tesla is a big one from yesterday. Like I went from long to short. So this may have been maybe my biggest and fastest like dollar gainer recently. I mean from the midday breakout to the close, I was up like 300K on it. So that was a pretty nice one. But it's not that big of a percentage move, but it was just a very big dollar position. $4 million position. Or actually I was up more than 300K on it. Probably closer to 400. No, 350 or so. Whatever. So those are like the two best. Wait, what was the question? What are your best positions? Yeah, well, those are my best positions. Or well, it depends on like, I mean, BE is a big one. I'm up over 300K on this one. I bought it, what, sub 10? My average on BE is 965. This was a really, really good one. But these are just some of the ones I'm still in. I've had many monster trades past 4 months, just a lot of them. That's the bull market. Dude, if Tesla goes to 2000, I'm gonna make $1 million on this position. That's another 20% move. Yep, I'm gonna make $1 million. Hey, who doesn't want to make $1 million on one trade? I haven't had $1 million trade in a while. Last one was it Twix short? That was like 4 months ago when I shorted Twix. I had like $3 million trades in like a very short amount of time. In like inside of like 5 days, 6 days. One was a loss and 2 were winners. And since then I haven't had any $1 million trades. What a loser. I got close with SC. I think I was up like, no, not SC, no, Livongo. I was up like 700-800K on it. But then I got stopped out. I need $1 million trade, okay? I need it for my confidence. Guys, give me $1 million trade. Help me out here. Okay? Help me out. What I think about INO? INO is in a tight range. Like this could be a good short and it could be a good long. Look at how it has been riding the 20-day moving average, okay? Like if it takes out the lows of it today, it's gonna lose the 20-day. And the next support level would be like the rising 50-day, which is 25% lower. So it could be a, but if it holds and starts breaking out of this high 25 area, could have another leg higher. So it's like, that's what I think about INO right now. That's what I think about that one. SRN looks intriguing. This thing looks very intriguing. Tempted. Tops, it's an 11-cent stock in the going to zero. My stop on Tesla is yesterday's lows. $1 million? Why would $1 million trade ruin you? You will quit your job and start to drink? Why would you quit your job? $1 million is not enough money to quit your job. Unless you're like in your 60s, then it may be enough. But if you're younger in 60, million is not gonna last for long. How much is enough? Well, different for everyone. For some people, there is no upper limit. I fear I may be in that group. Like I feel like I won't be, even if I'm get to 100 million, I'm still gonna be addicted to trading. Because it's a lot, it's like it's a passion, right? It's not a job, it's a passion. And if you, and once it starts feeling like a job, I'm probably gonna quit. You guys didn't try to cheer me up during my suicidal crisis yesterday. You guys were encouraging me. You guys were like, hey, jump off the edge. We're gonna put a trampoline on the bottom so you bounce back. You guys wanted me to jump. Proof? The chat logs from yesterday. That's your proof. I pushed you. Well, you wish. Ah, Tops, yeah. Yeah, Tops is like the worst deluder ever. Actually, it's not. I think Dries was the worst one ever. Look at the split adjusted price. Almost 10 million. So I mean, last time they did a reverse split was back in August. They need to do like 1 to 50 or something. Yeah, Wreckful from WoW. Yeah, he committed suicide. Yeah. But he was big when I didn't play the game. Like I didn't even know who he was until I had to Google him. How I went from Tesla short to long? Well, that's what you have to do. You have to be very flexible in your thinking and your acting in trading, in financial markets. Like you have to listen to the market, right? Tesla was in a very... No, I'm not long TQQ. I covered my short. Thankfully, I covered my short in like 115 area. Locked in 300k in profits. Like I would have been pissed if I had held it all day. So that, and the other one, the other ETF I held, I don't remember the name of it. That one I covered near the open too. So I'm very happy. I locked in like 300k combined on those two, and then the market went straight up the whole day. But my point was how I went from long to short to long. Well, Tesla was in a tight range, and I was betting on a breakdown, just because I thought, look, enough is enough. This stock has to go down eventually, right? And then it started breaking out. It had this big straight up candle. That's a sign of aggressive buying. It started stopping me out. It reclaimed VWAP. I got stopped out of a third, and then I got stopped out more, and then I got, at the highs of the day, I got stopped out of my last short piece, and I switched long, bought 2,300 shares. You gotta be fast. I had stop orders ready, so otherwise I would have maybe missed it and bought much higher. And then I just saw like TQQ make this big move. IGV, the software names, TNA like was TNA, like Russell was bull flagging, SPYs were bull flagging, so I bought the SPXL mid-late day, the triple ETF, and then I bought a bunch of other stuff. I bought JD had a nice little breakout. Now it's fading, gonna stop me out probably. I bought, no wait, which one did I bought? I bought, let's see. What did I buy? Wait, I bought, oh no, wait, what? Yeah, D-Dog, I bought D-Dog. Also, that was like yesterday. So I like I said earlier, like an hour ago, I got rid of like 5-6 million in short positions. I also covered Zoom and GSX, and they're both higher today. Not Zoom, it isn't, but so I went for I covered like 5-6 million. No more, wait, I was short 6 million Tesla alone. No, I covered like 10 million in shorts and went about 10 million long. I think it could have been a record day for me, like dollar amount wise. Got rid of 10 million in shorts and went 10 million long. That's a pretty big portfolio shuffle, but you know, sometimes when the market speaks, you gotta listen, you gotta act, and you gotta be fast. And that's why you need well-defined setups. That's why it's so important to have conviction in your setups. Otherwise, you won't be able to do stuff. You're gonna freeze and you're gonna panic and this and that. That's why you need to spend 1,000 hours plus developing your own setups. Wait, Codex, don't tell me it's... Oh no! Why? Why did I have to sell those shares? Fuck no! Why? Oh, why is the market so cruel? And now I need it. Shit. And now it's already traded. Like, oh man, why? This is the day. That's a 5-star setup. 5-star setup. Really good setup. Hot sector, everything. NVAX is... Oh shit, it's reclaiming. Well, highs... You know what? I'm gonna use highs of the day for my whole position on NVAX. Even yesterday's. Fuck this NVAX. Let's see here. Yeah, I chased the chase, and that's the stock that's go straight up. SRNE. Yeah, it looks like a good setup. Had a big volume day. I mean, this thing has good news flow. I just wish I still had the long I bought in the 490s like a month ago. I got stopped out of that thing in the like at $6. I can't believe it. What an amateur. How can I be so bad? Now this lake is starting to move. What's APT doing? TTHD? There's no such ticker. Oh, the 1,000-hour trader. Okay, now I get it. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, hey. Why hold for a multi-dollar move when you can scalp for a penny? Like literally a penny. What? Oh shit, HTBX. Should I cover more? Okay, I'm gonna lower my stop aggressively. It shouldn't really bounce here. Okay, the VWAP. What's IBIO doing? Yeah, it's weakening too. I still have 40% of my IBIO. Yeah, I could have lost a penny on it, and then I would have been devastated. At least I made some money before commissions and ECN fees, right? I probably made several dollars on it. Hey, if you make a couple of dollars every trade, after 1,000,000 trades, you're gonna be a millionaire, right? And if you make 10 trades per day, if you make 10 trades per day times 250 trading days times a couple of dollars, let's say you make $2 per trade after fees and commissions, you can make 5,000 per year. Okay, so 1,000,000 after 200 years, you're gonna be a millionaire. It's just basic math. It all adds up. It's easy to laugh at it like, oh, you made a couple of dollars on a trade, but hey, it all adds up. Just take some time. But people today lack patience. Warren Buffett is right. It takes time to get rich. Exactly. Risk 1 penny to make 3 pennies and pay 1.1 million in commissions. Yeah. Exactly. Capital gains tax. Who said it's gonna be easy? How many trades do you take per day? I usually trade maybe around 4 or 5 tickers per day on average. Been doing it for a few years. I'm trying to get it down to lower levels, but I'm just an addict. What can I say? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, that's the attitude. But if you guys can stay for a long time and have a good time, that would be great. That would be absolutely awesome. Something. Wait, is Codex halted? No, it's not. Oh, what a move. Gotta do one more scan here. Sono. Well, Sono is going higher after Citron mentioned it. Bunch of oil stocks are breaking out. This Bitcoin, this GAN, is a Bitcoin miner or something. Having some momentum here. Yeah. Yep, they do. All right, I was busy with some other stuff. Let's see here. HTBX, yeah, I am mostly covered. Oh, actually, wait, I'm not. I'm not at all mostly covered. I still have more than half of my shares. I'm gonna cover most here. You know what? I'm gonna cover everything. I'm gonna cover everything here. It found support on the rising 20-day move, 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart. Let's see. So D-Dog found support on the rising 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart so far. IBIO is still going lower. I have bids on the way down. HTBX all covered, made like total after the first loss, I made like, I don't know, 46k maybe. Again, I was never really full size. I wish I had done a little bit more size, I guess, whatever. Whatever. No, IBIO, I'm all covered also. Made 44k on it or so after fees and commissions. And this one I had like a third size, quarter size. I don't know why I didn't do more size on them. Codex, fuck this stock. Seriously, no, I don't want to look at it anymore. Roku working nicely. I hope you guys, for those guys who weren't in it, had an excellent entry point, opening range highs. NVAX probably gonna stop me. Oh wait, I'm gonna lower this. Tesla so far building higher lows on the 60-minute chart. For now. Earnings state on LMND. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find an earnings state on it. LMND. Maybe they haven't announced it yet. It's a recent IPO. They may not have announced it yet. Nope, not on this site. Not on this site. Yeah, they probably haven't announced it yet. No, I'm not bouncing HTBX. I just covered my short. I'm not bouncing it. I'm definitely not buying it. NBEV, they are merging with RX, some kind of e-commerce direct selling firm. That's why it's up. NCLH, if it broke down, yeah, it already broke down, both on the 60 and on the daily. Question is it gonna have any follow through? This is the weakest of the cruise lines, the weakest, the balance sheet and everything. So if any of these are gonna go bankrupt, NCLH is the one, first one. Oh, because RCL, they did a financing, and I think CCL did a financing too. Yeah, CCL, the Saudis have a big stake in it. Like, they're not gonna let this one go bankrupt. The NCLH, I don't think they did a finance. No, they did. Never mind. They did. They did. 11 per share. Never mind. Never mind. They did. The Scandinavian one, yeah. Norwegian Cruise Lines. Okay, I'm gonna do one last scan and then I'm gonna cut the stream. See if we have, yeah. We have these oil names, this piece of shit rig. OWAS. No, this one is not going anywhere. WLL. Not going anywhere yet. Rig is looking pretty decent. For those of you, like Rig made a big move back in early June. Went up 145% in 3 sessions. Not saying it's gonna go up like that again, but you know, if the oil keeps going up, the oil stocks keep going up, this thing could easily go up back to $3 or something, high 2s. Okay, okay. Rig is pretty much bankrupt. They all are. They just haven't filed it yet. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's like the CHK, like no CHK no wait Chesapeake energy here CHK. Like everyone knew this was gonna go bankrupt for a year until they finally filed. Like it's not a surprise. Hertz too. Like we knew it was gonna go bankrupt like months and months before they filed. The same thing. This which one? What were we talking about? It's just a matter of time, probably. Rig, yeah, Rig was the one, yeah. Yeah, poker face. I don't know how to do that. How to add a just to show the post market change. Well, yeah, I think you can. If you open a, if you just scan the pre-market and post-market watch lists, the percentage change, like obviously right now there are no stocks here because it's markets are open, and pre-market also. Let's see, wait, what? Why is there no pre-market watch list? Wait, what? Why can't I see the pre-market? What? Oh, well, whatever. Anywho, you can just click in percentage change. That's where you can see it. But you have to do it in the right. You have to go into the right. Or no, never mind. What you can see is. Oh no, you're talking about the post-market. Now I get what you mean. Yeah. No, never mind. No, I don't know how to do it. Cannabis, CGC, nope. Tilray, nope. There's no action in cannabis. What are you talking about? They're dead. There's no action in the cannabis stocks. I don't know what you're looking at. Codex Fade? It's just coming out a big range. Don't worry about it. Let it stop you out. You know, guys, don't look at every tick. Just take the tick. If you have a good entry on Codex, just let it go. You just put a stop on it, like lows of the day or whatever, and you don't have to worry about it. It's just coming out of a huge range. TCNNF. Oh, these are the bottom of the barrel names. Curaleaf. Yeah, well, nah. These are laggard names. These don't matter. Thin laggard names. The bottom of the barrel names. Starting to see some fades. Not like that. In overall, in a couple of sectors. On earnings? Well, it depends on how it closes. Like if it can get to 1700 plus before earnings, I'm probably gonna hold my position overnight, but I'm gonna be on the I'm gonna be at my computer when they announce. They usually announce like 15-20 minutes after the close. So I'm gonna be there and ready to get stopped out if need be. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be around when they release earnings. It's not gonna gap down 20% because I'm gonna get out before it gaps down 20%. It's gonna be trading in real time. They're gonna release it early after hours. It's not gonna gap down 20%. Maybe it's gonna go down 10% instantly, right? Let's say it's at 1700 and it goes down 10% instant and then I get out. It's gonna, it's gonna be right at my stop. Yes, I know, but it's not gonna gap down 20%. It's not gonna let's say it trades at 1700 in after hours, and then it's suddenly the next trade when they release earnings is gonna be 1355. No, the next trade is maybe it's gonna go instantly down to 1600, but there's gonna be several seconds, right? There's gonna be plenty of time because they usually, you just have to sit there and watch, right? Watch every tick. You just have to have it in front of you. And then you get stopped out. And then it can do whatever it wants. Then it can open down 20-30% the next day. That's not our concern because we are gonna get stopped out. Yeah, I hope it gaps out. Hey, I want this thing 2000 plus. Elon is gonna make it happen. He better. Elon better make it happen. Alright guys, I'm done for today. Probably not gonna trade much more. I'm happy with my portfolio. And right. I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck trading and take care.